thing, all right?
All right.
No risk, no reward.
I need to start taking more risks around here.
No, you will not take risks. You're not allowed to.
Whoa,
Hey, you're back.
back.
Let me guess, you have a gun you want to sell.
You're right.
Rob's a gun guy. He comes in the shop a lot, and he always has some sort of interesting firearm to sell. All right, what do we got this time?
What I've got is a Savage Navy, 36 caliber.
Okay. Savage Navy. That is one ugly gun.
No, that's not an ugly gun, Rick. That's a Navy gun, and it's pretty to me.
This is because it has something to do with the damn Navy.
That'll work.
I came to the pawn shop today to try to sell my Savage Navy revolver from the Civil War. It's extremely unusual design. I keep coming back here because, hey, they keep buying my guns. What am I to do?
Yeah, this is really cool. I've never actually seen one of these things in person. I've never even had one in the store. They started making these in like 1862, 1861, somewhere around there?
They're making them right in the height of the war.
As long as they could make it different, they could make it and sell it, and the government would buy it, because the government would buy any gun at this point.
Well, like any entrepreneur, if there's money to be made, they found a way to make it.
Yeah.
That's the gun that resulted.
So basically, cock it with your middle finger, and then fire it with your index finger.
The thought was that was a good mechanism because you could fire them a little quicker.
I really don't see the advantage. More of a pain in the ass than it's worth. I mean, it's heavy, it's awkward feeling, it just wants to tilt down. One of the goofiest designs.
That's why I love it.
These two fools don't know what they're talking about. Anything to do with the U.S. Navy is high class.
So I'm assuming you want to sell this like the rest of them?
That's what I'm looking to do, that's right.
I don't know how important this screw is right here. There's just too many questions I have about this thing. Let me call someone in, let them look at it, and get an idea what I can pay for it. Okay?
That's all right, you bet.
All right, I'll be right back.
You bet. I can understand him bringing in an expert. He doesn't know how much I know and how much of mine is just smoke, so he needs to bring someone in to make sure he knows what he's getting.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing fine. I have an FDR campaign poster from 1944 to sell.
Oh, Teddy's brother.
Wasn't Teddy's brother. It was a distant cousin. Besides, Teddy Roosevelt was a Republican. He's a Democrat. We couldn't have been that close.
Brothers are usually on opposite sides, duh.
Okay.
I came to the pawn shop today to sell my 1944 FDR re-election poster. I'm hoping to sell a poster for $150. I bought a small collection of posters from someone, and I had an extra, so I figure I may as well sell it.
So what can you tell me about the poster?
Well, it's from 1944. The last time he ran for president, he died right after he got reelected, so this was a historic fourth term.
Yeah, ever since George Washington, you ran twice, and then you let it go for the next guy. That standard was kept until Franklin Roosevelt. He didn't want to quit.
Isn't there a law against that?
There is now. There's a constitutional amendment against it now. But back then, there wasn't. You could run as many times as you wanted as long as you kept on getting reelected. FDR was one of the most popular presidents in U.S. history. He led us through World War II. And he really spoke directly to the people with his fireside chats on the radio. You might even call him the first social media president. I mean, it's aged properly. This isn't artificial aging. This is how old paper ages. So what do you want to do with it?
I'd like to sell it. Because of the condition and its historic value, I think $150.
You do realize if I buy this off you, I have to get it framed and all this other stuff. I'll give you $75 for it.
Could you do $125?
It's one of the small ones. It's not one of the really large ones. I'll give you $100.
Could you do $115?